They certainly put the Geek in Geek subscription boxes. What's inside the new My Geek Box monthly subscription box? What is exactly in the new My Geek Box for whatever month this may be? I suspect it's probably going to be June 2019. But what I can normally tell you, though, is based on previous instances, My Geek Box has delivered things like figures, comic books, t-shirts, and other geek memorabilia. Let's see if this box is no different. Without further ado, because I don't want to certainly take up a lot of time, I know you guys have places you need to be, and I appreciate whatever time, even if it's a small amount of time, if you guys are sitting down and looking at these videos via your phone or your old school grandma's computer, I really appreciate that either way. I'm going to go ahead and get this opened up with my new knife, good old Knifey McGee, and we are going to cut the seal on the front and get that opened up. Somebody had asked me also if Old Red and Hank, I was going to call him Frank, if Hank were gone. They will probably be making some appearances in later reviews. For the time being, though, we've got a good standby, got a fairly reliable standby with Knifey McGee. We're going to go with Knifey McGee for the time being. For the time being, also, inside this box, got a whole bunch of packing pillows. And unless anybody calls dibs on these, anybody calling? No, nobody's going to call dibs. We're going to dispose of those. Got a whole bunch of stuff inside. There's a lot of stuff that seems to be adding weight to this box. I don't know. Oh, it probably is that book on the bottom there. First and foremost, we have inside... Oh, look at this. This is a DC Comics Bombshells Funko Pop vinyl figure. This is figure number 166, and also, this is, according to this, a special edition. Likely, I can imagine... Here's the coloring down here. Harley's jacket, bomber jacket, is usually brown, and then her bra top there is usually black and red. Here you can see the top is pink, and then the jacket is green. Kind of like a festive sort of color scheme. That's pretty cool. There's on the back of the other Pop vinyl figures, at least of the... I don't know if these are... They're not all bombshells, because like Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, and Batgirl seem to be bombshells. I guess Katana is, and Joker with Kisses. Oh, okay, he was, I think, part of the bombshells, because there was a statue released where Harley Quinn was like kissing Joker, and I think that was also part of the bombshells lineup. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I know, I'm not a big fan of Funko Pops. You know me by now. But certain ones do still catch my fancy. Harley Quinn is kind of a surefire win for me, so that's not bad at all. And it looks like it's in exclusive colors. Whatever the exclusive may be, seems to be on Harley Quinn here. Also inside, we've got a Megaman mini-series from the folks over at Funko. I had done an unboxing of these not too long ago. I want to say like a year or so ago. There's a whole video, a whole extensive video. It's probably like 30 minutes in length where I go and open up all of these. So let's see. Revisiting a line that I loved so much before. Let's open this up, see what we got inside. Open up the flaps, open up the top, pull out the foil, and then we're going to have to get that foil opened up as well. That's the only way to get inside. And what do we have inside? Let's have a look here. I thought it was Rush, but instead it is Megaman. Megaman in red colors. I want to make sure that there's no accessories inside. Hello? Hello? Doesn't that kind of remind you of the opening for Doctor Who? All I need is like a little TARDIS flying. I don't know. Okay. So we've got Mega Man, and what seems to be orange colors. I just want to check on the back here. I mean, there's one that's red, which is a 1 of 20 release. Unless there's a... Oh, you know what? There's a label covering, but I think that is Elecman down below. I guess that is Red Mega Man, although he looks a little bit more orange than he does anything else, doesn't he? His posability is his head, arms, and that's it. That's all you're getting. They always kind of look like they're hunched over. Very square on the back, kind of a little bit of a paunch, a little paunchy Mega Man. Does look a little on the orange side, doesn't it? Maybe I got a variant, even though the variant's nowhere to be found anywhere on the box. Gonna put that right over there. And we also got inside a couple other things. Got ourselves a pair of socks. Harry Potter socks, to be exact, actually. I think one person had asked me, why do you call socks like that? Socks. It's actually just because I just want to... I mean, how interesting is it really talking about socks? But when you call them socks, it makes things all of a sudden a little bit more interesting. And actually, to be fair, Harry Potter socks, that's pretty cool. You gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Some socks. To go along with that, we've got, what is this? No Lives Matter. This is a Cthulhu, specifically Cthulhu for President. Oh, that is a neat t-shirt. From a distance, actually, it kind of reminded me, I'm just double checking the size. Okay, size is good. From a distance, it kind of reminded me of Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean film franchise. You'll also see that the Cthulhu is wearing a shirt and tie. Now that, let me tell you, I don't know what mass destruction, you'll probably wipe out the human race, but for the few opening moments and months of his candidacy, I'm sure he'll do good things for the people, just to reinstate the fact that their vote wasn't wasted. So they can say, you know what, I'm digging what this Cthulhu guy is doing, and then all of a sudden, just wipes out everybody. No Lives Matter. There you go. What a neat looking shirt. Love the coloring on that as well. That is probably contender for my favorite thing in this box. And then the other thing we have, not one, but two books. A graphic novel collection, and also, well, actually two of them. One is Countdown, and then the other one is Harlan Ellison's The City on the Edge of Forever original teleplay. Now, both of these are showing as Eagle Moss. I know Eagle Moss makes collectibles. I didn't realize they also made comics and stuff as well, unless it's just a partnership that they have. Now, these are some looking like old vintage comics. Here, though, is a little bit more recent. Look at the interesting uniforms there. I'm going to be curious as to where they're going to go with the new Picard series. Part of me feels like we don't really need a Picard series. I mean, it would be interesting if the greater mission is now inside of his head. You know, like he's kind of, I don't know, it kind of sounds negative, but I would kind of hope that maybe Picard is near the end of his life, and now the adventure is, he's kind of in bedside, and he's being cared for by medical teams, and his adventure now is inside his head. Maybe he's got like a battle back and forth. Kind of like what they did with... I guess really that is All Good Things. I mean, it's just kind of a variation of All Good Things. And it's kind of like that episode where Q gives Picard the ability to go back and I guess change the outcome of the Nausicaan that stabbed him. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of neat, though. Oh, look at this. The artwork looks like it was taken from, well, it looks like it was taken from the show. I don't know. I guess did they watercolor paint this? That's some really great artwork, though. It is there. That is neat. I don't know how they would have done this. I'm guessing maybe they took the stills from the show and then they painted them. But it does look like, it looks like the same scenes from the episode. That is neat. A couple of cool Star Trek books. I'm a big Star Trek fan myself. So, I mean, really, that's right up my spatial alley. So of the things that we got inside this month's box from My Geek Box, a couple of Star Trek books. Those are win-win for me. A Cthulhu for President. I personally I wouldn't vote him in. I don't think good can come from that. An exclusive Harley Quinn Funko Pop. That's pretty cool. And we also got a Megaman who comes across a little bit more orange than he does red, but a Megaman Funko Pop vinyl figure. Of all the things that we opened up in this month's unboxing of My Geek Box, let me know down below in the comment section what you thought the best item was. I was like discussing this back and forth. And also, speaking of, down below, in the video description down below is a link to subscribing to this channel, or you can do one easier thing. You can hit that subscribe button that's just below this video. And while you're at it, just next door, there's a little bell notification. Turn that on to full maximum notifications. Apparently that is something that YouTube requires now, so that all the stuff that I'm putting out on a content level, you guys are fully aware of it. Fully getting full access privileges to all the stuff that's going on to this channel on a regular basis. Speaking of things going on a regular basis, videos are always coming onto this channel on a regular basis. So again, make sure you check back to this channel periodically, or you can turn on your bell notifications because future videos will be coming soon to this channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.